Yes, give me your wool. Why do I need wool, you ask? Well, because today, we're taking on the deep dark. That is right. Hello, my name is Chuck Ross, and we're playing Minecraft. So, I am taking on the deep dark. I want stuff from there, and I'm pretty decent at it, I would say. I say confidently in a falsetto voice. But I want to show you the way that I do it. Like I said, I am actually, I think, pretty good at it. So these are the tools that I bring. Obviously, you will want wool. You'll want shears for the wool. You'll want a place to set your spawn. You'll want stuff for torches, bundles for stuff, hose to get rid of skulk. You will probably want some night vision potions. So, in my case, I brew a bunch and then also bring stuff to brew more when I get there. And then also, it's always nice to have like a quick, easy escape route. So maybe if you have ELYTRA, bring those. If not, just keep a general idea in your head of where is a safe direction to run, and then go there. The other thing you can do, obviously, is bring a totem, if you also have one of those. If you don't, don't die. Alright, well, I have everything I need put together, and I think we're just going to go for it. My main goal is basically just to get the armor trim and swift sneak. I would like to get one of those did you die compasses, that'd be cool. So let's see, the one that I found was on, I think, the very other end. But I might be able to actually find one going through some of these. That's a geode. You know what? Maybe find the one that I know about and not try to find one randomly now. That would make sense. Oh, that's right. It's in here. Okay. And then I fly down here. Basically right down this hole is where there's a little bit of an ancient city peeking out. Gotta be careful with the skulk now. Okay. Yeah, it's right down there. Oh boy. What is the safest way to do this? Because flying down is going to activate those. Trying to place water to get down will also activate them. Plus when I splash into the water, that'll make a noise as well. Maybe let's set up a base of operations right over here. Yeah, over here feels a little safer. Okay, so we're actually safe here. Cool. So those ones are either too far away or there isn't a shrieker within range in general. So I'm going to go ahead and just light this area up a bit so that nothing kind of spawns on me while I'm doing stuff, or maybe if I die, I'd rather not have a surprise visit. I might go just a little bit farther up this cave, but not too much. I don't really need that much, just enough that they're not immediately on me in case something goes wrong. Like that. Oh boy. Well, that's one. I think I've got two more before something bad happens. Okay, I think we're good for now. So if I remove you... Okay, so I can make a staircase down to this area. That's good. Is that a hoe thing? Apparently. All right, I guess we're just going to go for it. So let's see. I don't see shriekers yet. Oh, there's one. Okay. I need to be careful about that. So I think those ones down there are in range. If I were to get there, they would set that off. Okay. Well, I guess we just go for it now. You know what? I think actually now is the time to take the night vision. Okay. I'm fairly certain the carpet works as well. Seems to be. Oh man, there's 3 of them right here. Okay. Fortunately, I can actually block this all the way around. So as long as there's no sneaky cave underneath, I should be good with that. And then this guy. I think that might be the first one I take out. Because it's higher up. That'll make things a little easier, I think. Check around a little bit just to make sure. Seems okay. Good. Okay. We can start taking these guys out. Although really, I guess I only need to take out that one since these 2 are made inoperable. Okay. First one down. I thought placing on wool meant you didn't do that. Okay. Maybe I was wrong. Well, I'm going to go around the outside. Well, that was dumb. Oh, there's two right next to each other. Oh, that's not great. How do I deal with you? I think if I come over here, do that, come over there, and do that. I think that's the only sensor, I guess? I don't remember what those are called. Yeah, the sensors. I think that's the only sensor visible to both of them. So if I take you out... Well, I didn't get the range right on that. But that was the only one in this area. However, on the next one, I'm gone. Is it worth going for the chest now? So far seems okay. Yeah, I think we're good. Ooh. That was 2 enchanted golden apples. That's crazy. Do that. Do I need the glowberries? I think I've got glowberries. So for now, my mission should just be to remove the shriekers from the area. Aside from that, I'm going to take this super slow. Like, so slow it's not worth recording or showing any video for. So, I will probably just see you when all this is done. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'll record in case something dumb happens. But for the most part, I am probably going to be pretty boring. So, I'll see you in a minute. Nice, let's go. I think immediately we're going to go ahead and put Swift Sneak on these. Let's see, the leggings, 13, okay. Both of those are Silk Touch. I need my regular one. You've got to be kidding me. I think this is entirely new Ancient City. Let's double check, because it might be the same one. I might just be turned around a little bit. No, it's probably the same one. I've definitely seen them in my other world, though, where they're like, just like, literally right next to each other. Well, that is enough. I can now get Swift Sneak. Oh boy. Oh, that's going to make things so much easier. Oh, yeah, okay. Home is going to be that way in case I need to fly. Okay. Yeah, it's been long enough that I think it's probably okay. I think my timer is reset and I'm back to 1 now. And we're looking good. Okay. For now, let's keep sweeping the perimeter and then working our way in slowly. So the safest way to remove any of these, when you have like a building like this, it's got a couple of them, is to go to the one at the top first. Obviously cover the ones on the bottom, and then you can remove the one at the top first. So this should be safe. If not, I need to go that way to get home. Okay. So good so far. I think both of these were just the sensors. Making some decent progress. A little trick for when you get to the Swift Sneak stuff. If you start running and then sneak, you actually go the speed of running, but sneaking. So that's nice. Checking the outside, not seeing any more shriekers. So I think I've just got the 3 in there. Okay, so I can just hit that one, and then we're good. Well, now that I have cleared the entire thing, I am actually going to go take another one of these and collect up a bunch of the gray wool, because I know that most of the area is safe. There is one section way over there that seems to have one that I don't think I can get to the Shrieker. So I'm just going to stay away from that side of the portal, and I should be perfectly fine. Man, one thing that I don't understand is that shears are, I mean, super useful, obviously. Especially if you're doing anything like this, where, you know, you're going on the ancient cities. But what I don't understand is that with the new update coming up, I might as well grab some of these diamonds while I'm here. I'm kind of poor, actually. What I don't understand is with the new update, where you can make, like, slabs and stairs out of wool now, why they're not going to make, like, diamond or netherite shears? That would be super nice. I'd like to be able to upgrade. Anyway, I'm just going to gather a bunch of this up and then maybe hit another one. I haven't decided yet. Now I have a little over 9 stacks and my potion just ran out, so I think it is about time we head out. So this is what I've gotten so far, and pretty decent books. A couple of pretty interesting ones. Breach 4 is pretty cool. Frostwalker's nice. Channeling Density 2. But I don't have the armor trim. So I think I'm going back out for the armor trim. You know what? I think because I'm going to be coming back and forth from that area probably fairly often, it might be worth doing a portal there. So I'm going to get up on the nether roof and find, where is that? Sulfur Cave. Here we go. Okay. Hopefully this works. Okay, nice. Did a little bit of reorganizing of my ender chest. So I got a little bit more room now. But let's fly around these mountains a little bit and see if we can find another giant cave that leads down. Not quite the gaping hole I'm looking for. Now that looks promising. Oh, yep, okay. Well, now we wait for the darkness to go away. Plenty of deep dark, but not quite ancient city. Yes. Is this the same one? Definitely not. This is definitely a new one. Okay. Nice. So this is ancient city number 2. That's cool. This one is a little more open. Okay. Well, let me get my my forward base of operations set up. Or I guess forward operating base. Here is probably fine. Let's do this. Once more into the breach, dear friends. Entirely unnecessary. But, you know, not bad. All right, here we go. So once again, we're going to sweep around the perimeter, clearing up all of the shriekers, and then slowly make our way into the interior. I'm sure there's a faster way to do this, and it might not even be necessary to like fully remove the shriekers, but just for the peace of mind, I personally get a little bit more comfort out of knowing that they're just gone. So with this one, oh, don't hit that, don't hit that. Okay. So there is not another one nearby, which means it is safe to go ahead and actually just remove this one. Oh, I don't have the hoe on my hotbar. Get onto the carpet. There we go. And cool. Shrieker gone. Now, one thing that I find personally helpful, but not necessary at all, is actually removing the sensors whenever you clear them. Because let's say there was another one nearby, and I didn't know it was nearby. Another way to get around that is to just try to remove the sensors that are kind of around the field a little bit, just to try to isolate the shriekers a little bit more, to stop them from kind of spreading that noise around. This one I can block off completely. But I don't know if there's anything else over here. So for now, I'm actually going to block this one off on those three sides. That one, unfortunately, I can't. This one I can't really either. But this one is blocked off. There's nothing else that these two can reach, so they shouldn't be a problem. Now let's get up in here. And yeah, there's 2, 3 over here. Okay. So this one I can block off on 3 sides, kind of. Almost 4. Oh, that would have been bad. I can't quite block this one off entirely, so those can still reach it, even if I were to... I mean, I could take the wool all the way down, but it's kind of a lot, and it might not be necessary if I do this right. I kind of view all of these little sections as like puzzles. So the idea is to clear the shriekers without setting them off. And there's an order to that that makes things a little easier. And it's kind of figuring that out that makes this actually kind of fun, honestly. Let's see, nothing over here. So this one, I can block off. That one might still hit it, so I'm going to block this one off from anything over here setting it off. And this one I'm not sure about, so I'm going to do that anyway. So what I'm going to do is circle this thing again. Make sure there's none on the outside that I missed. Don't step on them. And then go back to the one at the top. Far enough away from the other one, so that should be fine. Okay. So now we come back over here. I think the shrieker was here. So I will come in and make sure this is a block. Okay. This one should be good to go. Nope. Yeah, I should have seen that coming. That was dumb. Still, like I said, it's kind of like a puzzle. But now they can just bounce back and forth, but they can't reach the one over there. So I am now safe. At least for this area. Future Chuck Ross here. While I think I'm doing a pretty good job with the run, there are a couple points where I think I'm doing the right thing, and then it just doesn't work. So after all of that, and going through the editing process, I looked up actually how Skulk works. And this is my explanation of how it works. It might not be 100%, but it is the way that I understand it. So, in my head, if I were to step on that block, it would send a noise to one of these sensors, or, you know, all of them in range, and then they would kind of bounce off each other and then hitting the shrieker here. That is not how that works. It is a noise that happens within an 8-block radius of a skulk, and it doesn't bounce to each other. It can, however, bounce to each other if you set it up to do that. So if there's an amethyst block directly next to the sensor, it will go through it and hit to the next one. So this one will not work because it's too far away. This one does work. There you go. So there were times when I'm like, oh, I must not have cleared enough of the skulk sensors away, so they kind of bounced off each other and then, set off a shrieker. That's not how it works. So this is the maximum range that a sensor can send a signal to a shrieker from. Oh, I dropped it on the wall. Yeah, that'll do it. Warning, this is loud. Kinda cool, though. But yeah, so that's how that works. These are all set up as far apart as they possibly can while still getting the noise to them. So as an example, this shrieker is 8 blocks away from this. I think that proves my point. And then so on and so on and so on. So I can now stand, let me creep into the space. So if I were to jump on this block or drop an item, I said or drop an item. Hello? Oh, it's wool. Okay. Yep. I forgot about that. Dropping wool and placing wool doesn't affect the sensors. However, if that was amethyst, the cacophony happens. So, hopefully that clears up how those work. When I do them in the future, I will definitely be a little bit more prepared for them. So that'll be cool. Anyway, back to the rest of the video. Have fun, and please like and subscribe. I would enjoy that a lot. Thank you very much. But yeah, that's how this works. Kind of view it like a puzzle, and it kind of makes more sense that way. So now I want to get back up here. And I actually want to destroy this one because I don't like leaving any of them behind. If I need to fly, I'm going to fly towards the portal and then make a U around because that's where my hidey hole is. But I think that's shriek number 2. So I should be good. I don't know where that other one is. That's got to be one of these caves under here that I just didn't know about. Yep. There's the culprit. So this corner is now actually clear. I kind of wish that when I was making the example of how to do this, it would have actually worked for me, but I guess learn from failures and all that. Okay. So when I come in down and do these, I tend to do a chest for unstackables and stackables. So those will go in the stack. I feel like that's pretty self-explanatory actually, so I think you can figure out how that works. And now, if I want to, which I think I do, I will go ahead and remove this guy. And let me also try to leave a couple of torches on this in case I can't tell which places I've already raided, especially since I no longer have all of that white wool. Nothing on this side. There's one right up there. Nothing over here. And nothing on the outside over here either. Okay. So this one should be pretty straightforward. This one should just be remove this. Yep. Okay. Cool. Yeah, I considered placing a torch up there, but that would not have been good. Now, of course, this works like 98% of the time. There's still occasionally going to be some in like little caves below here or in like little holes underneath this just in general. But, if you do the best you can, it's really not too much of a problem. Let's actually block you off like that. Okay, so that one cannot set those guys off. And then we come over and cover this guy. Man, once you get Swift Sneak going, it really speeds up this process. That was dangerous, because they also detect flight, which is like my #1 mode of moving. Double check the surroundings. It can reach that one, being probably overly cautious. Oh, I can't get to that one. But I did block off, or I suppose I can, as best as I can, block these guys. My night vision. I got one more. If I get to an area with torchlight, I can probably go ahead and drink it. Or I will probably just wait till I get back there and then restock. I'm only carrying like 3 on me at a time because I don't want to die with all of them on me. When I destroy this shrieker, It's going to hit this one no matter how I cover it up. But it shouldn't be able to hit anything. Maybe if I do like that, maybe that'll work. I think I just got to go for it. Or it won't hit any of them for some reason. Okay. So this building is safe. Let's go ahead and mark this one. That was dumb. Not exactly a whole lot done so far. I feel like I've been breezing through this so far, but I guess maybe not. Top section's okay. Yeah, this section is good. Should be clear. Seems like it. Yes! Oh, yes! Finally! That is what I've been waiting for. Let's go! Oh, man. I was expecting to have to go through this entire thing and then maybe even, I don't know, another ancient city before I found one of the armor trims. Oh, wait, is that the cool one or is it the other one? Silence. Yeah, that's the cool one. Okay. Yeah, we're good. So happy. Wow, I've made some pretty good progress, actually. All things considered. I got this tower to go. I haven't swept through this section yet. Haven't done any of the center area there. I know this one has the ice room, but I don't remember where it is. I don't think I really need to go in there. So I might just do this tower and then head out, actually. I will make sure to mark my way. Oh, that was a bad idea. That was gonna... Oh, okay. Let me get this one done real quick, and then I will head out, mark my way out so that I can find this, the same city. If I want to continue doing this, I probably won't because I got what I needed. Yeah, so we started there and went there, all the way around, back this way, all the way over here. So yeah, we're making pretty good progress. Yeah, that's the ice room. Okay. I am not going in there. I'm just not doing it. I have tried to do the ice room before. Density 5. Okay. Now I just need one of the trial chambers to actually give me a mace. That would be nice. But yeah, I have tried to do the ice chamber before. I have never been able to do that without setting off all of the stuff and spawning a warden. So I'm just going to not bother. I kind of think the point of that one is actually to make you interfere, or not interfere, it is to make you interact with a warden. That's just my assumption, though. You know what? With a minute left on my night vision, and the thing that I came here to get, I think we're going to call it. I mean, I could get this chest, I guess. It's right here, you know? Well, that went pretty smoothly. Turns out when you have a plan and you stick to it, and you have like a method that you use, things go pretty well. Well, I'm going to pack up, probably get rid of this enclosure thing because I want all my wool back, and I'll see you guys back at the base. So what we have here is the first chest of the stuff that we got. These are the unstackables. I got one level of each. I already put the Swift Sneak 3 on my pants. Whole bunch of cat music discs. These are the stuff we got from there. Pretty nice. I took out some of the other stuff like the golden apples. I think I already put up. I want to say I got like 5 or 6 of them actually, which, I mean, really surprised me. But then over here we've got these ones. Now, again, I didn't finish this ancient city, so there's probably still plenty of stuff down there. I just haven't gone through it yet. And then we've got this. I forgot that there's also ward armor trim. That one is slightly more likely to happen. The difference is like Ward is like a 5% chance of spawning in a chest, and silence is like a 1.5, maybe 1.8, I think. So somehow I got the cooler one first, and I'm going to be honest, I didn't really care for Ward to begin with. Like, it's just not my favorite. Silence, on the other hand, is pretty cool. I'm not going to put it on my armor because I've already got stuff on there. But if I were to, can I overwrite the one that I've got? So if I did that, that, and that, you can overwrite it. Okay. It would be kind of cool if it worked the same way banners did. You know, where you had multiple different patterns and things, and you could, like, add a couple to, like, overlay each other. That'd be kind of neat. That'd be kind of cool. Anyway, I think I'm going to say that's about it for today. I took off my pants and never put them back on. Okay. I'm going to say this is it for this episode. So thank you so much for watching. I have been Chuck Ross. I hope you found this helpful. I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.